We're going to bring you a good news story now. You heard about it on the news a little earlier this morning. Morris referred to it too. I find it hard to believe, but Alison Fleming, I think, is going to confirm it. Alison, good morning.
Good morning, Frank. How are you?
I am very well, thank you, girl. There is a night of nights being planned. I think it's for November time. The MTV Awards are coming to Belfast.
That's right. It's just been announced this morning that the MTV Europe Awards, they're going to be held in the Odyssey Arena in early November 2011. That's this year, of course. No indication as to who's going to host, but what you can be guaranteed is you're going to have all the big names here. This is a huge event for Belfast. The producer has just been saying that the Belfast bid was the best presentation bid he's ever seen. So great news for the city.
Who takes the credit for that? You know, Belfast City Council get knocked from time to time here. Do we have to praise the council for this bid? Who's made this bid that's drawn in these superstars to our neck of the woods?
Well, I'll say it's probably a huge joined-up approach. I mean, this is an enormous event. Everybody knows about the MTV Awards and the MTV Europe Awards. It has been held in Dublin before, but obviously it's the first time ever in Belfast, and the Odyssey Arena is a perfect venue, you would have thought. I know the council have worked very hard on this. Arlene Foster, obviously, who's our tourism minister, she's welcomed it and saying that it's a huge coup, not only for Belfast, but for the whole of Northern Ireland. And we're really joining a very elite club now of other European cities that have hosted these prestigious music awards. You could see Lady Gaga coming down Oxford Street, Frank, not joking you.
Well, you could. The reality is there will be a significant number of superstars staying in our hotels.
That's right.
Fans will all come for the weekend in the hope of getting a glimpse at them. There'll be production teams and media crews from all over here. Belfast really is going to be buzzing big time.
Well, I mean, when it was held in Edinburgh, they said that the city economy was boosted to the tune of £38 million. So that's just a flavour of what a boost it's going to give to the city. I mean, it really is an enormous event, and as you say, all the big names are going to be here. The fans are going to be here as well. You'll be lucky probably to get a hotel room in the city, I would imagine, for early November.
How do you get a ticket to go to this?
Well, this is the thing. I haven't asked them yet. I haven't been able to. I'm trying to get my hands on Pat Convery, the Lord Mayor, of course, to see if he can do any favours for us. But I mean, it's going to be an enormous event, and obviously it wouldn't be a superstar show without you.
I am telling you, everybody will. Everybody will want to go. We'll see a full report on the TV, right, on UTV Live tonight. You'll have all the details on u.tv as well. Alison, thank you.
You're welcome, Frank.
Thank you. When I heard you talking about this morning, I thought maybe you were just making it up. It is a big event.
Well, it's huge. It is an amazingly large event. I've been to a couple of them, as I mentioned earlier. I went to the one in Paris, which was about 15 years ago now. But the scale of the thing is immense. You know, the fact that there's going to be every major European broadcasting print journalist here covering the event in Northern Ireland, and the spin-offs that we'll get from that, as you say, not just financial, but in terms of PR and in terms of Northern Ireland PLC, it's going to be great, you know.
As for tickets, because that's what the younger set are going to want. They're going to want to get a ticket. Will they go on sale, like, and you buy them like concert tickets?
As far as I'm aware, no. I don't think they actually put them on sale. I think they tend to do competitions on MTV and things like that, and probably we'll get some to give away or whatever. There'll be media tie-ins. That's generally the way it works, because a lot of these things are guests. A lot of these things are the stars, their entire entourages, all of their record companies, all of the music industry moguls. So there's probably there won't be that many tickets for the normal man on the street, you know. And
a big battle between all the egos as to who gets the best suite and the best hotel.
Oh, absolutely. Feeding frenzy time. You know, they'll probably start booking now. You know, I would that
probably
as
have
Alison
it booked.
says, yeah, absolutely. As Alison says, it'll be hard to get a room.
Try and get a room. It's November this year.
Yes, November this year. But the point is, you know, the fans will travel as well. If the fans think they can get a glimpse, they'll travel as well. So in terms of the airlines and taxi companies and all that kind of stuff, it's a major thing. You know,
huge red carpet event, the biggest red carpet event we've ever had.
I would say so. In my living memory, I would say it's probably going to have the biggest number of stars at it. You know, and the one I was at, as I mentioned earlier, you know, U2 were there, Madonna was there, you know, David Bowie was there. Who else? I'm trying to think off the top of my head who else was there. It was a major thing. And the one in New York was in Radio City Music Hall, which was a perfect venue for it. The Odyssey will be just as good. In fact, the Odyssey's probably better because they can have the staging, they can have the seating, and they can have the whole thing. You know, it'll be a great spectacle to see, actually, a televisual event.
Well, whoever's responsible, I don't want to leave anyone out, but council's partly responsible, Odyssey's partly responsible, organising teams and project managers working on it, who've impressed the MTV judging panel and hierarchy.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to congratulate them this morning, don't you?
Oh,
well done.
Hugely, absolutely hugely. And, you know, on the back of I think the Mark Ronson gig a few months ago was the toe in the water. You know, whenever they got that together, that happened, and that was kind of from MTV's first visit here, really. And I thought, oh, it actually went quite well. You know, technically it was great, and the support services are very important, and that all went well. So I think they've probably thought this is a good indicator that Belfast could get the gig. You know, and as I say, we're now one of 18 cities where it's been staged. So it is quite a select bunch, and it's been at the Berlin Wall, it's been in Paris, it's been all over. So it's about time we got it.
No, well done all.
Everybody's talking to Frank, and he listens. Mid-mornings on U105 with Frank Mitchell.